Welcome back to Deep Thoughts, our special podcast season, which is released on every weekend, where we are back again with some new and very spicy and interesting topic. So today we are back again with a new interesting topic, and today's discussion topic will be about five mysteries around the world.
Yes,
So myself, Nikanka, and I'm with Toby. How are you, Toby?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine only.
Yeah, so today's topic is a bit interesting topic, which is like mysteries of the world, right?
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so mystery is something like which is unknown, which
Yeah.
people
Mm-hmm.
are confused about it, or not much information is there, right? So this type of
Mm.
topics really interest me also. So yeah,
Okay.
so today's topic, let's start. Let's begin. So we are taking
Exactly.
five top mysteries of the world, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
let's start.
Yeah.
So
Let's
what is the
start.
first
Okay.
one? Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. So we have picked handpicked five interesting topic, and those will be very intriguing, I suppose, as we
Hmm.
will discover in our
Yes.
later section. So our first topic, which we have picked, is about disappearance of flight MH370.
Hmm.
I don't know, Toby, are you aware, or even if our audience are aware of not, that one plane just
Hmm.
went vanished in 2014 without any trace.
Okay.
It was a passenger flight from Malaysia,
Hmm.
which
Okay.
was supposed to go to China. Was supposed to reach
Oh.
China by morning. It
Okay.
take off at nearly midnight at 12,
Hmm.
and it was supposed to reach China by the next morning.
Hmm.
But the interesting fact about this aircraft, it's vanished
Hmm.
without even any trace of it. Nobody was able to find any wreckage, or nobody know what happened with that plane. And exactly the chain of event that was later discovered
Hmm.
in investigation was
Yes.
far more disturbing. Do you know what
Hmm.
happened with the plane? Basically, the
Hmm.
plane took off normally, okay,
Okay.
in
Wait.
around
Wait.
12 p.m., I suppose.
One
Yeah,
thing.
tell me.
So this plane, okay, it had 150 passengers. So passengers were there, right?
Yes, exactly. True.
And
Yeah, passengers were there.
so it was headed to China, Beijing, and it got it vanished. So it got lost or something.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
the circumstances and the chain of event that took place is more bizarre. See,
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
if a disappearance of flight is not a like an unusual
Hmm.
thing. Many
Hmm.
flight had
Okay.
disappeared long
Okay.
ago, and so after 2 or 3 years, wreckage were found, and it was later found that it was crashed because of something and some technical issues,
Okay.
pilot
Okay. It
error.
found. Okay.
But
Hmm.
there's something very odd in this case, and I will
Hmm.
explain why
Hmm.
and how things are odd in this case, particular case,
Hmm.
because
Okay.
the plane took off normally at 1 p.m. Okay,
Okay.
so when as soon as it's cross the Malaysian airspace. Basically, I think, Toby, you don't know that
Hmm.
when an aircraft, okay,
Okay.
leave one country's airspace and
Hmm.
is about to enter a different country's airspace,
Yeah.
there is a blackout zone, okay. In
Okay.
that zone, nobody is watching you. Basically,
Oh, okay.
like if you are
Hmm.
traveling from India to, let's say, Sri Lanka, okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
over ocean.
Yeah.
So after, as soon as you leave Indian airspace,
Okay.
uh, obviously you have to wait until you enter into the Sri
Sri
Lankan
Lankan.
airspace.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
There's a
So you
yeah
mean like when
yeah
aircraft is airplanes
yeah
goes, so it is being
yeah
monitored by that country's surveillance, right?
yes
But it
yeah. Sometimes
after
means this
leaving.
air traffic controller
uh
watch it because
Yes.
yeah
Yes. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
So when you were about to reach that different airspace, then
Hmm.
only they took control of. In the midway, nobody's watching in that time. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Got it.
Basically, Sri Lankan airspace will be waiting that you are expected to reach here in
Hmm.
certain time, but they will
Yes.
not gonna watch you or talk to you. So
Hmm.
what interesting thing happened in this case is that
Yes.
all the passenger aircraft has something called transponder.
Okay.
Basically, transponder is something which display in the radar that the flight number is like this. It's
Hmm.
like your name getting displayed. So somebody will
Hmm.
know that, okay, this is Malaysia flight 370. But
Okay.
when transponder is switched off, okay, when
Hmm.
transponder is switched off, then you can just see a radar blip and nothing else.
Mm.
And
Okay.
during this time, when it was about to enter the Vietnamese airspace,
Okay.
the pilot or someone turned off the transponder mysteriously. Okay,
Mm.
turned off the transponder, and what he did, it also cut all the satellite communication from on board the plane.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm.
because there are satcom things like satellite communication equipment,
Communications. Yeah.
which
Yeah.
basically which
Mm.
used by the ground stations or ground people to connect with that particular airline via
Correct.
satellite.
Okay.
That pilot immediately cut connection to the entire plane so that no signal can go out of the plane, or even if it's received, then it is blocked in some
Okay.
way.
Mm.
So after that, the plane took a mysterious turn. Okay,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and took a turn to left direction, and
Oh.
some
Mm-hmm.
you know
So they were able
oh,
to see it took another turn.
no, basically after the investigation only it came
Ah.
to
Okay.
light.
Okay. Okay.
Nobody was aware
Okay. Okay.
because
Okay.
see
Mm-hmm.
the onboard system software basically just show that key the
Mm.
future projection that okay, it is going in this direction with
Okay.
this speed. So
Mm.
after 1 or 2 hours it should be reaching there. But
Okay.
since he has closed the transponder, nobody was monitoring it at
Okay.
that time.
Okay. Okay.
So it
Got it.
has took a left turn. But later on it came to light.
Okay.
Initially nobody was on Vietnamese
Okay.
airspace was waiting that okay, the
Mm.
plane is moving around somewhere around Vietnam. But
Mm.
exactly plane was not moving around it because the software was just showing the future projection since
Got it.
the
Got it.
time the
Mm. Yeah.
transponder
Yeah.
was turned off.
Yes. Yes.
But in a military radar data, it was appeared that it took a left turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
After that, what is the most mysterious case is that
Mm.
you'll be surprised that it took a, I think, one almost 90-degree turn to from its initial destination. Okay,
Okay.
but the plan is that when it was making a turn, it
Mm.
fly around an island. Okay,
Okay.
during that time, one of the pilot's cell phone was connected to a cell tower. That's
Oh.
how they know the plane was
Okay.
moving
It,
around
it
this
went
location.
that direction. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because when you take some turn and when you lower the altitude now,
Mm.
for some microseconds, the cell phone was connected with the cell tower, ground tower, right?
Okay. Mm.
And and the cell phone tower exactly shows the location now where it
Mm.
was
Yeah. Yeah.
connected.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So basically, it was opposite direction, basically from the intended
Mm.
target,
Okay.
intended destination, I would suppose
Right.
to say.
Right.
So then they came to know, Acha, this plane has taken a 90-degree turn
Mm.
around from its initial path, and
Mm.
because the phone, I mean, was located now. I mean, the signal was touched with the tower.
Got it. Yeah.
After that, what was the revelation was far more shocking because,
Okay.
like I said, in 8:30, initially they thought the plane crashed in the middle of the ocean.
Mm.
They bring this rescue party and all. Nobody was able to find any wreckage. Nothing was there. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
In the
the
ocean part.
shock,
Yeah. Mm.
yeah, but the
Mm.
shocking revelation come later on. Do you know how
Okay.
it will come later on?
How?
Because
Mm.
when the pilot was shutting down, obviously pilot or someone else in the cockpit had to turn it off, and a
Mm.
skill one, not
Okay.
some Tom, Dick, and Harry will be able to turn off this kind of communication equipment.
Yes. Yes.
The
Yeah.
pilot was like resetting the connection, I think,
Mm.
for the aircraft. While he was resetting the electrical supply,
Yeah.
somehow the connection with the satellite was restored, one the communication. Basically, you know what now? In
Mm.
a plane, there are some certain equipment which used to do some satellite handshaking. It's
Mm.
like hello and hi
Got it. Got it.
in the
Yeah.
normal term.
For communication. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Basically, every aircraft used to be stay connected with a satellite. It's
Mm.
just like some kind of ping, just ping, hi, hello,
Thing. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
am here, like that.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So basically, the Inmarsat is a international maritime satellite company. Inmarsat stands for International Maritime Satellite.
Okay.
Basically, it company runs a network of satellite around the ocean. Okay, above the ocean.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So Malaysia, one of the engineers find that
Mm.
Malaysia flight connected with Inmarsat satellite till the 8:30 a.m. in the
Mm.
morning next day. So that means the plane was moving around the ocean. The
Oh.
projection that was made, there are two assumptions that was made. Either it
Okay.
fly to Kazakhstan
Oh.
over
Okay.
India and like
Mm.
Himalaya,
So.
it flew to
Uh.
Kazakhstan,
Mm.
or else it has flown deep into the Southern Ocean, Indian Ocean.
Okay. So
Uh,
this connection came the day after the second day. It came. You said. or what?
Basically, the satellite was the aircraft was still connected with that satellite. Basically, see, till
Mm.
the 8:30, it should be supposed to be reaching Beijing, right?
Ah, okay.
Right,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it didn't reach there. So the people were like panicking that what happened.
Mm.
Even Malaysian authorities also clueless
Mm.
at what happened with this plane.
Yeah.
And the Vietnamese authorities also no clue that what really happened.
Mm.
But it was come several days after when this one engineer from Inmarsat
Mm.
discovered that this, I mean, there are some data which shows
Okay.
the plane was connected till the morning of 8:30. But that means
Mm.
till the time it should have reached Beijing, it was still
Yeah.
flying around Indian Ocean probably
Okay.
in deep
Yeah.
in. So nobody knows why the pilot will do such thing. Why
Mm.
the pilot will disappear along with his
Move
passengers
around.
for no reason.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's no motive at all. That's what make this case very bizarre,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right?
So yeah, after that, what happened? So what happened
After
after
that,
did? Hmm.
after that, the search area was broadened when it was discovered that the plane either flew to Kazakhstan
Hmm.
or they didn't see when. Yeah, basically it was like handshaking. Okay, satellite handshaking.
Yes,
It's
yes.
like so just ping,
Yeah, yeah,
small
yeah.
small
I
ping,
understood that part. Yeah, yeah.
which was happening after like 1 hour or 2 hour duration later on, like it an interval of 1 hour.
Okay.
So they estimated two projections basically, and they were also able to judge the speed of the plane aircraft by
Hmm.
the Doppler redshift.
Hmm.
Basically,
Okay.
if the time delay and I mean the location and the signal strength basically display your speed at what speed you could probably be
Okay.
moving, right?
So this was happening like so when did
Yeah.
that flight go started, and when was this happening? So this was
Please.
you said till 8:30 next day, or what is the
No,
timeline?
see, basically, let's say timeline is, let's say today, it take off at 1 p.m.
Okay.
So tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m., it was still flying.
Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this was the time it should have gone till it should have reached the destination, but it didn't,
Yes,
and it was still
yes,
getting the signals from it, right?
yes. By the signals from
Okay.
satellite, thanks to that engineer that he discovered it.
Hmm.
Otherwise, nobody would have known the fate of that plane. That
Okay,
what
okay.
happened.
Yeah, so
Uh,
after that, what happened? Like, so did they find anything, or what happened after that? I have no
No,
idea.
the
Hmm.
search team keep on searching, but there are
Hmm.
many speculation that this they found some wreckage and claiming that this belonged to
Okay.
this Malaysia Flight 370. But there was no conclusive evidence to suggest that this was from that plane. Basically, nothing was found. I recently heard that they've reopened an investigation
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
reopened the search. So
Well,
nobody
it's
knows.
so it's still a mystery, like what happened to the plane, like what happened to the, you know, no. So it's still, it's
Yeah,
the research is still going on. So it's been like 2014, right? It's been 10 years now, I think, right?
exactly.
That's a long time.
It's
Anyways,
a long
so
story.
this disappearance kind of thing, no, we also heard when we were little. Like we used to
Yeah.
heard about Bermuda Triangle, right? Have you heard
Yeah,
about this?
sure. Yeah, I have heard that
Yeah.
stories.
So, and people used to scare everyone. Like Bermuda Triangle is there. If you go there, like
Yeah,
you will get sunk. You know, you will go inside the ocean. So there is a,
yeah. Sure.
pool of current where everything it just takes on, right? So this is like also this was very popularized during when we were in school, right? So maybe in the 2000 something, right?
Yeah,
Or actually it began a lot earlier, maybe during 1940 1950s, right? I
yeah,
guess it's
true.
first started. So
Yeah,
so it is basically, the region of the western part of North Atlantic Ocean, so near America, kind of thing, right? Atlantic Ocean. So
yeah.
it was rumored like aircrafts, ships, or anything that goes to that place, it will just get disappeared. So, and why it was
There are
happening
many
also?
stories. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah.
also heard that
Hmm.
I also heard one of the interesting story about this
Yes,
place.
yes.
That one ship went, okay,
Yeah.
but it was discovered many years later. It got vanished and it was discovered many years later. But do you know what's strange about the ship?
What?
All of the crews are missing, but the cargo was intact.
But the what? Cargo?
Cargo. That means whatever the ship was carrying, it was
Oh,
all
okay.
intact. That means nobody has
Yeah,
looted
similar.
or to say,
Yes, yes, yes. Similar
yeah,
incident I heard for some other places also. Some
yes.
see the ship is all intact, but the people are missing. So there's kind of thing. Yeah, I also heard something like that. Yeah.
Many
Also,
people claim that these are all alien abduction.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, so this explanation, there are many theories, conspiracy theories, like people are trying to figure out like what is it? Is it actually real? That is also, it's like
Questionable.
questionable. Yeah,
Questionable.
yes, yes. So yeah, it's an interesting mystery, you could say, like which we heard a lot, but now I think
Exactly.
most people don't much believe in this, but
Pay
yeah,
attention to it.
yeah, but there were some cases which we heard, like yeah, some ship disappeared, something plane if you go, all these things, right? So yeah, it's an interesting thing, Bermuda Triangle. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
So
very
mm,
interesting subject. As you basically, yeah, there are many stories that the ship, the plane disappear over it
mm,
without any trace. Ships are disappeared, but the cargo is intact, but no sign of human being is found.
yeah,
Either
yeah,
ship was found like almost 30,
mm,
40 years later, 20
yeah,
years
and
later,
yeah, and
all
if
sorts
there
of things.
was, if there was the cargoes and all those items goes missing, then we could have deducted that maybe pirates came and looted and all those things, but
Mhm.
nothing was taken. So yeah, it's kind of a mystery.
What
Yeah.
What's strange is that in some ship
Hmm.
there are no signs of struggle is being witnessed.
Yes, yes,
No
that's true.
signs of struggle,
Mm.
but everybody vanished without any trace. So it's kind of scary, right?
Yeah, yeah, true, true.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, yeah.
So this type of mysteries, like and basically where aircrafts or this sea ocean, these are some things which you cannot directly go and observe, right? Like you have to. So these things happens frequently also. This type of mysteries.
Exactly.
Anyways, let's move on to our next topic, which is Voynich Manuscript. So this is
Voynich
something.
Manuscript.
Yeah. Do you know
The
much
fo-
about this?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Voynich manuscript is one of the most interesting and one of the
Hmm.
most bizarre subject, I would say.
Hmm.
Basically, like this name suggests, is a manuscript. Okay,
Hmm.
basically it's a book. In simple, if I have to explain in layman's term, it's a book
Yeah.
where some bizarre you will find some bizarre drawing about
Mm,
plants,
okay.
uh, celestial object, astronomical object like sun, planet, asteroid. You can Google some pictures of Voynich manuscript.
Yeah.
You
So
will
it's basically
see
a book, a
mm,
manuscript, which was when was it taken? Let's see
or
Wikipedia.
1400 or something like that. It was written
Yeah,
by unknown author.
14.4, and yeah, yeah, yeah. So this is kind of the picture. If you
And,
see, though, okay.
and if you see it carefully, na, basically something is written in code, and nobody is able to decipher what exactly this thing means. It might be
Mm.
some
And the language
uh,
is also not
unknown.
readable. Is it
No,
did people know what is the language? No, right?
no, the language, that's the main bizarre thing. If it would have been some known language, then people
Somebody
would have
maybe
make
has
sense.
deciphered. Okay.
Many people try to decipher. Even NSA also try to decipher it, but they don't have
Okay.
any luck deciphering it because it is believed that this there might be two possibilities. Okay, you will find pictures of plants, pictures of astronomical object, pictures
Mm,
of women, uh, and you will see some bizarre writing. Basically, all this seems like a code, as if like it is trying to say something or
mm,
trying to it is somebody has wrote some important research at that time. It's
mm.
like that basically. See, there are many philosophers in the past time, right?
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
can
True, true.
witness that there are many philosophers and many like
Mm.
intellectual people.
Yes, yes.
So this might be a work of some big
Yeah, maybe
intellectual.
maybe someone
uh,
was trying to,
yes.
decode, encrypt it so that it is only, understood by a handful of people, maybe.
And because it
Yeah.
might contain some knowledge which might be forbidden or which is not supposed to known by everyone.
True, true. Maybe,
This
maybe.
might be the
So,
case,
mm,
and possibilities that this might all be a rubbish. I mean, nobody
yeah, yeah.
knows.
That's also true.
This
Someone may maybe try to to
on
confuse people.
someone.
To troll some people. So they just wrote these things. That is also another possibility. So it is saying that the manuscripts has never been demonstrably deciphered, right? And none
Yeah.
of the proposed hypotheses have been independently verified. The mystery of its meaning and origin has excited speculation and provoked study. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Basically,
Hmm.
people, many expert try to decipher all. It's like a codex. Okay, you know like what is a codex?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, codex.
Codex
Yeah,
is something like something which is written in a code.
correct, correct.
Basically, not readable by everyone. Only
Hmm.
who knows the key, only who knows how this is written, they will be able to decipher
Got
it,
it, got it.
and
Yeah,
nobody
yeah, yeah.
else will be able to
So
decipher it. So,
it either
yeah,
can be like someone who has some knowledge and he doesn't want to share with everyone and want to encrypt it with only the peers he wants to share, or the second would be he's
rubbish.
trolling, he's trolling rubbish and
He,
just want to confuse people. So that's another thing.
he might be a
Or
con who,
another option it might be is maybe he was you know imagining things, but like fictions, right? Maybe some fiction he tried
yes,
to do.
yes.
Mm, yeah. Okay.
Maybe he's a con artist and he's trying to sell some nonsense to king at the time, to some kings at the time.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Some like Vedic. Not what is it called? What is it called? Uh,
Vinci.
no, no, no.
Maybe he's trying to be the second Leonardo
Voodoo
da
stuff. Voodoo
Vinci.
stuff. Sorry, voodoo stuff. Like
Who
he
knows?
wants to, you know. Yeah.
Who knows
Or,
stuff? Yeah.
or he might be high. That is another
Nobody
possible.
knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. This might be
Okay.
some nonsense, or but the book was discovered in
Yeah, it
Europe,
was long
and
time
it's
ago.
a
Like
subject.
1400 is
No,
a long time. Yeah, 1400 something. Yeah.
long time. It's a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
So
move on maybe to the next point. What do you think? The
the
wow
wow
signals.
signal,
This is interesting.
like the
Maybe
name,
it's
like the name suggests, I would say wow
wow.
about this. So, do you know what is a wow signal?
Yeah. So I heard little bit about this, which is like some radio signal came from space, which lasted 72 seconds, as I've written here. So it is okay, fascinating. From space, unusual radio signal. This is like extraterrestrial type of thing. So yeah, yeah. Let me know like what else you can say about this.
Yeah, see
Hmm.
that the interesting thing about wow signal is, see,
Hmm.
there are lots of projects called SETI. I mean, search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yes. Yes.
these
Okay.
projects are basically nothing but radio astronomy. Is based on upon radio astronomy. Radio astronomy means using big kind of antennas to
Send
capture
signals
radios.
or capture.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
capture radio signals from space, and they try to decipher whether some extraterrestrial civilization like
Hmm.
us, advanced civilization like us, whether they are trying to establish some communication or not.
Hmm.
Basically, there is, see, we never know ki, what kind of frequency or what kind of technology they will be using. They might not be even using radio signal,
Or
because
they might
see,
not be
we,
available also. So
yeah,
so yeah. Or they
yeah, they
might not
might
be
be,
reachable also, because reachable is
yeah.
also another thing. Like the universe is very vast.
Reachability is also finding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
because they might be far away, or there might be some chance ki they have I mean, their were
Hmm.
inception, they move to their pinnacle and now they are like gone. I mean, extinct. There might be,
Hmm.
their planet might be
Yeah, yeah.
even be
There are
destroyed right
multiple
now.
possibilities. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got
Yeah,
it.
because timeline also matter.
Yes. So
So
specifically this signal. So was it
yeah,
a sound
yeah.
or so it is a radio signals? It's saying, and
When
also.
this
Hmm.
basically,
Yeah.
there is very something fascinating. Yeah, I would know. Do you know why it is very important? See,
Hmm.
basically, we never know. Like I'm saying, right? We like before that, we never know ki, where what kind of communication they might be using. It might be
Yes.
radio,
Yes.
it might be laser,
Hmm.
but every scientist has a belief now. Since hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe,
Element.
right?
Yes. Okay.
Hydrogen is the
Yes.
most abundant element in the universe.
Hmm.
So, all the scientists around the world have a belief that if
Hmm.
any extraterrestrial civilization try to establish a
Communicate.
communication with us,
Hmm.
they might be using this. frequency which is released by electromagnetic frequency, which is released by hydrogen or something
Oh,
near. That
okay.
frequency is 1420 megahertz. Okay.
Okay. Mm.
Uh, Somewhere down or lower this range. Basically, 1420 point something megahertz
Yeah.
is an electromagnetic radiation emitted by a hydrogen atom. Okay.
Mm.
So now any radio signal which has a frequency near it,
Mm.
it is supposed that this signal might come from an extraterrestrial civilization which might be trying to poke other living thing
Right. Right.
else in the universe,
Yeah.
because since hydrogen is the abundant element, so what they will
Yeah.
use a
Yeah.
signal
This
like that
theory
only
is
now.
yeah. It
Yeah.
might be, yeah. True. True. So
So yeah, so
so
because
this
we'll use
signal.
the abundant thing to establish a communication. So common, say, whenever you try to handshake with, you try to in a club or in any meeting or in any party, you
Yes.
try to make friend with someone when you have some common interest, right?
Yes. Correct.
With
Correct.
some,
Yeah. Yeah. I
if
understood the
he
point. Yeah.
if
True.
he's
True.
interested in music, he will go and talk about music. If he's interested in religion, like you are very
Mm.
interested
Mm.
in
Mm.
religion, you will talk about God and like this stuff now. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's like that only. So
Correct. Correct.
yeah, so that's what it has come from Sagittarius constellation. Okay.
Mm.
uh Sagittarius constellation, and it's lasted 72 seconds. So reply was
Anything
sent by
they were able to detect, like I mean, decipher, or is it just a random radio signal, or anything, any progress on this? Do you know about this? And 1977, it was a long time ago also.
Mm.
Let's just check in what
Yeah,
anything.
you can read a like Nat Geo article. You will find that the reply was also sent, but nobody responded till
Okay.
now. So it was very long ago that this signal was sent
Mm.
from Sagittarius constellation.
True, true.
Nobody
Okay.
knows. You can see
In
Nat Geo signal. You can
Yeah, yeah,
search
there
in.
are like documentaries on this maybe, right? The entire signal sequence lasted for full 72 second window, which during the big year, which was able to observe it. Mm,
Yeah, true.
okay.
Exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
satire search
Interesting,
for
interesting.
interesting. Yeah, it's
So
a very
I think we can watch actual, most of the things we discussed are actually covered by this geography or National Geography or some other good historical channels, or
discovery.
yeah, Discovery as well. So yeah, anything else you want to touch upon on Wow Signal?
Hopefully, they reply and they don't invade us back. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, who knows? In the future, maybe some communication might happen, or right?
But but
Yeah.
I have one idea that if that civilization is using radio signal, then they will be of similar range with us. I mean, radio signal is a very primitive, I think, way of communication.
That is also true. Maybe they have like, if they are, then maybe they have some other advanced, or maybe more less primitive technologies. They still maybe not able to know what is radio signal. So this is also a
Or
possibility, right?
only God will be able to answer this question.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, and obviously, which we this is like for now beyond our comprehension. Like we don't know,
Yeah,
right? Anyways, so let's move on to the next topic, which is also
yeah, tell me.
interesting, which is called
Mm.
Cicada 3301. Interesting name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
basically, cicada is actually an insect, which I didn't know much, but recently I came to know. Anyways, so this actually event which happened since 2012,
Okay.
which is type of a competition or puzzle, type of
Mm.
thing. Okay.
Okay.
Have you seen some movies where it's show for recruitment? I think that the Imitation Game. Have you seen that movie, Imitation Game?
Oh no, I haven't seen that, but yeah, but I know what is about. Enigma mission, right?
Enigma Machine. Yeah, yeah. So for that recruitment, they actually posted an ad in the newspaper to solve a puzzle. So similar thing
Mm.
here in so which happened this Cicada 3301 this event. So first, what happened? A Reddit, sorry, not Reddit, in 4chan, I think. So there is social media type of thing called 4chan. Anyway, so there was posted an image, and which was urging like the user, I mean the viewers, to decode the puzzle, right? So many different type of so basically they were given to crack the code, okay, to crack the puzzle. So this puzzle was very interesting if you watch it carefully. Which happened
Okay.
is like, so some people, obviously some people thought this was just a
Okay.
photo, right? But
Okay.
so it was basically targeted to the intelligent peoples, like the people who has the great IQ maybe, so who can,
Okay.
solve these puzzles. So they were given this first image, and from that image, what they could do is they could decipher it, and got a phone number. Okay, so it's a long
Okay.
story, but I will just shorten it up. So they
Mm.
got a phone number, and in the phone number, when they called, they gave this number 3301, and also another clue was posted, right? So, and
Okay.
so from that another clue, they got a picture, right?
Okay.
From that picture they got locations and all those stuff. It's a very
Okay.
interesting things, you have to see. For example, I'll share link. I mean, in YouTube, if you find cicada 3301. Oh, sorry,
Okay.
sorry. This is the insect actually, which is named.
Huh.
So they were
Okay.
using this symbol. Okay, they were
Which
using
one?
this symbol,
Show me.
this cicada
Wow.
symbol, to
Basically, they're posting in,
in
social
internet.
medias, no?
Yes,
Yeah.
internet. Yes, and later at some stage they posted uh, in different location. They gave a clue in different location. They made posters which were outside, right? So people, so those who were interested, they went and got the poster, and there was
Oh my
a
God.
There was a QR code. Okay, so
Okay.
they checked the QR code. It was a website link. Okay, and inside the website
That
link.
means it
Uh-huh.
is like they have given the clue, and whoever will scan it, their IP address, they will know. Whoever
Yes,
the.
yes. So actually, whoever scan, they will be gone to the next level, right? It's like Squid Game. You seen Squid Game? So they
Yes,
given
yes,
task, and
yes.
they some people pass through one by one
Yeah.
in levels.
Yes,
So yeah.
yes.
So after that website, what they have, they got, so they were selected. Some of them were selected, and by now the thing is, the mystery part is that we don't know who started this puzzles and all those recruitment. So many believe that it is a recruitment tool, right? So
Okay.
some people think that this is some CIA or all those big
NSA.
organization, NSA and all those things. Or some also may believe that it is like anonymous, those hackers. They are trying to find
True,
intelligent
true.
people. So anyways,
True.
still till now, I think it remain unknown, like what is the identity or the organization behind them who started this
Okay.
mystery.
Okay.
So this is
Okay.
another thing which you can further research about it in YouTube. If you
Hmm.
just type cicada 3301, you will find about it
Okay.
more. And this is very interesting. You should check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
sure. I'll be checking it out. I mean, this sounds very interesting, though.
yeah. Those who like intelligent puzzles and stuff, they will really like this mystery as well.
Code breaking stuff, whoever like, they might
Yes.
give
Yeah.
it a look.
Yeah. So this was today's topics which we discussed briefly. People can
Yeah.
search
Yeah.
on their own more about it. They can learn about it more in the internet, and also there are lots of more which we didn't cover. So like lots of mysteries are there. So we will also do another episode in the future, and we will try to cover more such mysteries if people like this video, right? So yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways,
sure.
so yeah, that's enough for today. I think let's conclude. Yeah.
Yes, I would like to thanks our audience to hear us out till the end, whoever
Hmm.
is hearing us till the end.
Yes.
So
Really.
yes, next week we will be back again with some new interesting topic, which will spark the what to say,
Interest.
ignite this curiosity in your mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Exactly.
till then, I would like to wish all of you a happy weekend, and also to you, Toby.
Yes.
So
Thanks.
have a great weekend ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
You too. You
Till the
too.
next week.
Yeah.
Okay. Till the
Till we
next
meet next
week,
time.
then
Yeah.
it's time to wrap up. Bye bye,
Okay. Bye, everyone. Bye.
everyone. Yeah.